Hey guys, how's everyone doing today? Good afternoon. I hope you're having an amazing day. So today, you guys, I'm going to be talking to you guys about everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. So first things first, my name is Penelope. Welcome to Icon Cosmetic Center on this live today. You know, we're going to let a couple of people join the live today, you guys. So for the people that are currently joining the live right now, how are you doing today? My name is Penelope. I'm here at Icon Cosmetic Center, and I'm here to share with you everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys, okay? Which I am super excited because let me tell you something. We are coming in hot with lots of new promotions, lots of new specials, and it's honestly something that you guys need to be aware of. You guys need to be on top of, and I am just so excited that I get to share this information with you because let me tell you something. It's not as impossible as you may believe to get surgery, you guys. It's really not. So with that being said, you know, when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, it is extremely important that we remember, like, you may be believing that it's going to be impossible or that it's going to be, you know, a mission for you to get surgery. And I'm here to let you know right now, you guys, that that's not the case whatsoever, okay? So, with that being said, you guys, welcome to the live. I'm gonna let a couple more people join the live. How are you guys doing today? I hope everyone is having an amazing, beautiful day. So today, you guys, you know, we're here at Icon Cosmetic Center. I'm currently in the location of Blue Lagoon, okay? In this location of Blue Lagoon, we have Dr. Meridian, Dr. Gurani, and Dr. Giselle Gurani. You know, in this location, you guys, this location is like 5 minutes away from the Miami International Airport, just so you guys have like a better idea of where exactly we're located in. So let me explain to you guys something. When we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, one of the things that is really, really important that you want to be on the lookout for is, you know, finding a surgeon that is board certified, okay? I cannot stress this enough. Board certification when it comes down for plastic surgery is something that is extremely important, you guys. I'm here to let you know now, you know, when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, the fact that, you know, we are going with a board certified surgeon is extremely important and crucial because we want somebody that is knowledgeable, that is highly educated on every single kind of surgery, and that, you know, on top of everything, that knows how to work with every single type of body type, that knows what they're doing, okay? So these are things that are extremely, extremely important for us to remember, for us to keep in mind. So with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about Icon Cosmetic Center. Okay, so here at Icon Cosmetic Center, like I said, we have 8 board certified surgeons. So here at Icon Cosmetic Center, not only do we have amazing board certified surgeons, you guys, but, you know, we have 3 beautiful clinics, you know, the one in Blue Lagoon, the one in Doral, and the one in Hialeah. All 3 locations are very nicely located considering that there's many hotels around them. You know, there's many different restaurants to choose to eat from, and there's also many pharmacies, okay, you guys, which is extremely convenient, you know, for you to pick up your meds, you know, for you to, you know, don't have to go too far to get something to eat, and of course for you to stay at hotels. You may be wondering, why is she mentioning that there's hotels in every single location? Because let me tell you something, you guys. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have iconic dolls worldwide. So we have patients worldwide. For the people that are new to Icon and are new to the iconic dolls lingo, I'm here to let you know now that these girls and these guys, because guys can get surgery too, every single one of our patients don't get this iconic dolls, okay, nickname for no reason, okay? You guys could see it for yourselves how beautiful and how gorgeous every single one of our surgeons' work truly is. Every single one of our surgeons' hands are truly gifted, you guys, in the sense that, you know, patients walk in here expressing what makes them feel insecure, expressing what's bothering them, expressing the things that they avoid to do and things like that, you guys. And I'm letting you know now that we completely changed the script for them, you guys, okay? So I'm letting you know now, you guys, I'm letting you guys know now that with everything that we have to offer, it is honestly super, super amazing. The fact that, you know, we can get all of these amazing promotions, and on top of everything that we're getting amazing prices and amazing promotions, we're also seeing that we are getting all of these great things, you guys, okay? On top of everything, not only are we getting really, really good prices, but the fact that we are having board certified surgeons, you guys, the fact that we are having really amazing board certified surgeons working on us, and we have these great prices, it's something that is an opportunity of a lifetime, and you need to be making the most out of it, okay, you guys? Because I'm telling you right now, it is not every day where we are gonna get to see such good prices at Icon Cosmetic Center, especially a clinic like ours, you know, where we have nothing but good reputation, nothing but good reviews, nothing but good feedback. And I've always told you guys in every single one of our lives that reputation really matters. Word of mouth really matters. The results, the things that you could see with the naked eye, the things that you hear with your ears, you know, really matters. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say here, you guys, is that our feedback, our reputation, and our reviews back up everything I'm saying. Absolutely. You know, here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're a very transparent clinic in the sense that, you know, we love to post our patients' testimonies, and in those testimonies, and we also love to post our patients' before and afters. The reason why we don't post on these on here, you know, on TikTok, for example, on this specific platform, is because TikTok is a little more sensitive to that kind of content, you guys. So that's why we don't post as much on here. But on Instagram, we are able to post, you know, those gorgeous before and afters. We post those testimonies of our patients where they're talking about their experience, where they're talking about how they felt here with us, how, you know, how we treated them, how everything went with them, you know. So really, really important that you guys do remember that amazing information, because, you know, at the end of the day, you want to be making sure that absolutely everything that we got to offer, you're getting a bite out of it as well. So what does that mean? That you're taking advantage of these amazing promotions as well. So with that being said, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that right now as we speak, right now as you're watching me on this live, you can get $100 off your surgery. And you're wondering, like, girl, tell me, how do I get these $100 off? You can get these $100 off by leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner. There's only a limited amount of spaces left, okay, because, you know, lots of people are already trying to get their $100 off their surgery. So I'm letting you know now, all you need to do is leave your information right here in my left bottom corner, and there's a blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. I'm letting you guys know now, these $100 off, you can get off your surgery. You see these amazing prices right here, and this is not even all the specials that we got going on right now, you guys. We got more specials going on, okay? So I'm letting you know now, and on top of that, you get $100 off your surgery. And you don't need to do anything to activate it other than leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. I'm letting you guys know now. Are you listening to me? You gotta be quicker than the next person that is listening to me on this live, because, you know, you could take great advantage of this, okay? And I'm gonna give you a little tip. Put Life 100 next to your name when you leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. That way you can get those $100 off your surgery. And there's a blue contact form. You're just gonna click it and put your name, your phone number, and your email, you guys, okay? Extremely important that you guys remember this information, because I'm telling you now, it has never been easier for you to finally get your surgery than today right now, okay? So, extremely important that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, these are things that, you know, we have to take advantage of, okay? We have to take advantage, because let me tell you something, it's not every day where you could just get $100 off your surgery, you guys, okay? So I'm telling you now, and you don't even have to do anything. Like, all you're doing is putting your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. So girls and guys, everybody that is listening to me right now, don't be slow to click that, because this promotion is not gonna be around forever. It's something that you should really take advantage of, okay, you guys? So Katie and Bless, how you doing today, love? Good afternoon. I hope you're having a beautiful day, love. I see here you put Dr. Fisher in all caps. Tell me, what do you want to know about Dr. Fisher? You like that doctor? You want to get work done with him? Let me tell you right now, you could get $100 off your surgery with him just by leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. I'm going to give you a little tip. Put Life 100 next to your name once you leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, phone number, and email, you guys. I'm letting you know now. You can get $100 off your surgery. You go ahead and do what you would like to do with that information. But in my eyes, I think every single one of you guys that, I have been looking forward to getting surgery, you guys. This is something that you've been wanting. You might as well make the most out of right now. You might as well make the most out of today. Airy Purist, thank you so much, love. Thank you so much for the heart, me, babe. Thank you so much. You're incredibly sweet. Thank you for the gift. I'm talking to you and everybody that is listening to me right now. You can get $100 off your surgery, you guys, okay? And this is not something that goes on all the time, especially here with us at Icon Cosmetic Center. We're a very well-known high-volume clinic. And, at the end of the day, we have a very, very untouchable reputation, okay? And reputation and board certified surgeons and a clinic that is gorgeous in every single aspect, in the way that they treat you, in the way that they educate you, in the way that they prioritize you, in the results, in the cleanliness, absolutely everything. I'm letting you know now, you guys, this is your year. This is your year. Prioritize yourself. Like, girl, if you've been wanting this, why not go get it? Why not go get it? Especially, I get it if it was like, really, really, really out of your budget. But I'm letting you guys know now, I haven't even gotten into the financial plans, guys. I haven't even gotten into the financial plans. So I'm letting you know now, you think that it's gonna be impossible for you to get surgery and this and that, and you guys, it's not the case whatsoever. The real case is that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, we gotta be doing research, okay? I see here, Airy Purist, I sent my info, I'm so ready. I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. That's amazing. That is so lovely, babe. I'm letting you know now, that is the smartest thing that you could do for yourself, because not only are you getting $100 off your surgery, okay? When you put in a $250 deposit, you get to lock in these amazing specials. And I haven't even mentioned the financial plans, girl. And when I tell you and everybody these amazing financial plans, you're going to be stunned. Because I'm telling you now, you probably thought that it was going to be super hard for you to get surgery. You probably been postponing it. You probably been talking about it with your girls, with your friends, with your family, with your man. I'm letting you know now that it don't got to keep being a conversation. It could be a reality. It don't got to keep being a dream. It could be something that you're currently living in. Okay, so I'm letting you know now, you guys. I know how it can get. We can get a little frustrated. We really want our surgery, but then we get so frustrated because we got to postpone it, or, the money's just not adding up, or certain things in our life happens that makes us like shift the focus to whatever it is that we got to focus on. Because of course, you guys, sometimes life happens and sometimes things don't go the way that we want them to go. But I always feel like when things don't go the way that you want them to go, is because that wasn't meant for you. So what does that mean? You probably, everybody that is listening to me right now, you probably looked at other plastic surgery places and you were about to get your surgery with them. You were about to put a deposit in with them and start, your payments and stuff, and you didn't do it. And now you happen to be on this life. You guys, nothing is a coincidence. In life, nothing is a coincidence. So what am I trying to say here? That you are meant to be on this life today because you are meant to get surgery with us. Okay, you guys? So I'm letting you know now, do not play with yourself. Do not play with your time. Prioritize yourself. If there's something that bothers you, maybe because you were pregnant in the past, or maybe because you experienced major weight loss, both of those things are very hard to overcome, you guys. So first things first, I'm extremely proud of you for overcoming those things. But I'm letting you know now, you guys, it doesn't have to be as impossible, as hard as you may believe. It really doesn't. Okay, so with that being said, I see here, Airy Purist, what financial plans? Please do tell when you reach out to me. Babe, I'm going to tell them right now. And we'll tell them again when we reach out to you. But I'm going to tell them right now. Just give me 1 second. So, sorry guys, we got to stay hydrated. So, let me go ahead and tell you guys, because I'm honestly so excited. Like, I am so excited for you guys, because like, it has never been easier for you to finally get surgery. Like, sometimes we may believe that it's gonna be super complicated for us to finally get surgery, but I'm letting you guys know now that it's not as complicated as you may believe at all whatsoever. Okay, so with this being said, you guys, now we're gonna go ahead and start with everything that I have to share with you guys, that I'm honestly so excited. Okay, I'm so excited. What's the deposit? The deposit is only $250. The deposit is only $250, and you get to lock in that special price. You get to lock in that special price for up to 2 years. So you have up to 2 years to pay off your surgery. But trust me, girl, you're not going to need no 2 years to pay off your surgery. I'll tell you that much. Literally, like, it's never been easier for you to finally get your surgery, you guys. Like, literally, it's never been easier. So, let me go right ahead and let you know everything that we have to offer here to you guys, okay? So, 1 second. Girl, bye. Are you serious? Yes, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I will not play with you like this, girl. I will not play with any of you guys, okay? We literally love you, and we prioritize you, and every single one of our patients mean the world to us, and we are always going to be finding ways to make the easiest thing for you guys, to make this route as you know, as good as a good experience as it could possibly be. Because, you know, when we are looking forward to, my sister is my surgery partner, I'm gonna have her send her info as well. Yes, you go ahead and do that so she can get her $100 off too. You know, right now we only have a limited amount of spots of people that are gonna be leaving their information right here, and you know, that way they can get $100 off their surgery. So go ahead and get your sister right, girl, so she can also get her discount, you know. So let me go ahead and tell you these financial plans. I'm going ahead and looking for them real quick for you. Give me 1 second, love. Okay, I have them right here. So the financial plans are the following. By the way, the companies that we do these financial plans with are Alpha on Credit and Care Credit, you guys. So the financial plans are the following. For a BBL, you can pay as low as $29 weekly or $129 monthly, you guys. You see how inexpensive, how affordable this is, you guys? Like, this is truly like a game changer for us, because I get it how sometimes it can be a little tough to, you know, just pay it in full, or just to pay in like very large payments, you guys. But you know, you could do this for a little bit, and then, you know, when you get down to a certain amount where you're like, okay, I could pay this part in full, you go ahead and do that. Like, I'm letting you guys know now, it has never been easier for you to get your surgery. You know, there's so many things that we like spend money on, like daily expenses, like gas and food and groceries and clothes and shoes and nails and makeup and all kinds of stuff, you guys. So I'm letting you know now, when we are looking forward to getting surgery, it's not as impossible, it's not as hard as you may believe. Okay, so what are you waiting for? Don't say I didn't tell you so, you guys, because I'm literally here telling you. I'm watching out for you right now, because, you know, I want you to get that body that you've been wanting while not necessarily having to break the bank while doing it. Okay, you guys, because I'm literally telling you now, these financial plans make it extremely easy for us to finally be able to get our surgery, you guys. So with that being said, you know, for the people that are probably watching me right now and they're super hyped up, but you're probably watching me outside of the state or outside of the country, and you're like, damn, but I live in California, or I live in Mexico, or I live in Canada. How am I supposed to get my surgery with you guys? I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that never stopped nothing. We offer free virtual consultations and free in-person consultations, you guys. So extremely important that you guys do remember that information, because, you know, at the end of the day, whether you're across the country, okay, you guys, I'm letting you know now that, you know, it is super amazing that we realize how helpful these financial plans are, and the fact that you can get a free virtual consultation or a free in-person consultation really is a game changer as well, you guys. Because, you know, sometimes we may believe like, oh, you know, like I live across the state, or I live across the country, or I don't live in the States, I live in a complete different country, and now, you know, like, how am I supposed to get my surgery? Guys, I'm letting you know now that you literally can get a free virtual consultation. And for my people that are here in Miami, we also got something for y'all too. We have free in-person consultations, okay, you guys? So I'm letting you know now, you know how amazing it is that you can get a professional, board certified surgeon that has over 10 years of experience. Just think about that. Over 10 years of experience. Can you imagine how many patients they've done over 10 years? Like, can you imagine all of the different cases that you could go ahead and guide yourself by? Like, all the different type of body types, all the different, all the different surgeries that they've done in the span of 10 years, you guys. That is a very, highly educated surgeon. Okay, you guys, so I'm letting you know now with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it honestly has never been easier for you to finally get your surgery. So I'm letting you guys know now, what are you waiting for? If you've been looking forward to getting your surgery, this is the time, this is the moment. It's not a coincidence that you're watching me on this live right now. It's not a coincidence that you're listening about these amazing financial plans, you guys. Like, I'm telling you now, with everything that we have to offer, in no time, you'll become an iconic doll. Okay, you guys, literally like this. So I'm letting you guys know now, when we're looking forward to getting surgery, do your research. I cannot stress this enough. Do your research. Even if you decide to not go with Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys, do your research, because at the end of the day, you should be going with Icon Cosmetic Center. But if you decide not to, that's on you, babes. But that's what I'm telling you. Do your research, because I know exactly what we need to look forward to when we're looking forward to getting surgery. It's further way more than just the results, you guys. And let me tell you something. Here, the results be resulting. Okay, you could go ahead and check us out, Icon Cosmetic Center, on our Instagram. Like I said, we don't post before and afters here on our TikTok, because TikTok is a little more sensitive to that kind of topic, and we'll just take the post down. So we just go ahead and post it on Instagram. So you could go check us out, Icon Cosmetic Center, on our Instagram, and you could go ahead and be stunned when you look at those gorgeous bodies, at those gorgeous hourglass figures, those crazy flat, beautiful abdomens, those beautifully shaped booties. Like, it's something that is straight out of, like, you're like, wait, that's her before and that's her after? No way. And yes way, because that's literally how our surgeons work. That's literally what our surgeons consist of. Okay, click on the blue box in the left corner to fill out your basic information. Yes, love. Yes, so go ahead and put baby, let's get this surgery. I know this. That's right. You guys are so cute. I really like the sister combo. You guys are so cute. I love that. I'm letting you guys know now, the best decision that you could make is coming to Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys. It is something that I cannot stress this enough. Like, me personally, I will never get no work done other than with Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys. And you guys will see me real soon. Real soon, okay? So, I'm telling you guys now, it's just so amazing to see that not only do we deliver amazing, beautiful results, but we also deliver treatment, care, education, comfortability, all of these things. Like, all of the things I just listed, you gotta find a clinic that checks out all the boxes. And lucky for you, you just found us. Okay, you guys, that's exactly what Icon Cosmetic Center consists of. So, I cannot stress this enough. Like, you don't want to go to a clinic that, like, is not going to make you feel comfortable, that is not going to educate you on the topic, that is not going to literally be on top of you and doing follow-ups with you, okay? Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we do follow-ups with absolutely, like, every single one of our patients, and we're extremely careful, and we are prioritizing you at all times, because we have a perfect understanding that, not everyone heals the same, not everyone receives the same surgery, not everyone has the same blood type, the same skin elasticity, not everyone has the same pain tolerance and things like that. And when it comes to that, you guys, people have asked me, like, how much does it hurt to get a BBL, for example? Let me tell you guys, it's not that it hurts. It doesn't hurt. The way that every single one of the patients that come here at Icon Cosmetic Center, the way that they describe it, and because I asked them myself, I'm like, how do you feel, like, and stuff like that, and they tell me themselves, they're like, girl, like, it don't hurt. It just feels like, when you go to the gym and you hit a really good workout, like, I'm talking about, like, a really nasty workout, and you walk out of that gym proud of yourself because you outdid yourself, but that you're about to be super sore the next day, and then the next day you wake up super sore. That's exactly how they feel. They say that it doesn't hurt. It's just, you just feel sore, like your body just feels sore, like you just hit the gym, like a really good workout. Okay, you guys, so that's it. So whether you want to get a Lipo 360, a tummy tuck, a mommy makeover, a breast augmentation, a BBL, a vaginoplasty, a labiaplasty, whatever it is that you want to get done, you guys, I'm letting you know now, there's nobody like Icon Cosmetic Center, and we really, really, really will outdo the imagination, like in your mind, like you might have an imagination like this is how I want to look and this and that. But you know, we've gotten a lot of patients, like, and I've talked to a lot of patients that before they get surgery that are like, oh, you know, the things that my breasts have sagged a lot, or I have too much excess skin, or I just don't have enough fat for a BBL. And then they get their surgery and they're like, I just can't believe that this is my body now. I just can't believe, like, I never thought that this was gonna be possible for me to be able to look this way. And it's something so beautiful to see, and it's something that really doesn't have a price, you guys. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you're just so infatuated with yourself, you just can't believe what you're looking at, you guys. These are things that are so important for us to remember, you guys. So I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery. So, you know, if maybe you're at home and you resonate with one of the things I said, like, you know, feeling like you're a little, you know, like you're a little distant from what it is that you want to look like, I'm here to let you know, babe, you don't know about us, okay? You don't know about us, so I'm letting you know now. Go ahead and leave your information right here. You guys, everybody listening to me, you can get $100 off your surgery right now as we speak. And the only thing that you have to do to activate it is go ahead and leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. You guys put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? Extremely important that you guys do remember all of this amazing information, because at the end of the day, you know, you want to be making the most out of today. You want to be making the most out of right now. Okay, so one of the things that I wanted to mention to you guys as well that is extremely important that we remember is that when we are, you know, looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, all of these things are really amazing for us to see, for us to know about. Okay, so now let's keep this moving. For the BBL, like I said, you could pay $29 weekly or $129 monthly. Every single one of our surgeons for every single BBL uses ultrasound guidance, okay? If you don't know what ultrasound guidance is, you guys, or you know what a BBL is a fat transfer to the buttocks and to the hips, you know, for more projection, more volume, more of that like bubbly look, you know, more booty jiggling, you know, and more of that hourglass figure, you know, more flare at the hips and stuff like that. So now the BBL, the ultrasound guidance, the way that it works when you're under surgery, the way that it works is that, sorry you guys, the way that it works is that it allows the surgeon to see absolutely everything that is going on the inside of the buttocks, okay, you guys? So it allows the surgeon to see, you know, where they're placing the cannula, where they're disposing the fat, and everything that is going on the inside of the buttocks at all times throughout the entire surgery. Okay, you guys, so this is something really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. Okay, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important for us to remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that we are getting the best of the best. Okay, you guys, so these are things that are extremely important for us to remember. So, as I was saying, you guys, now, as I was saying, you guys, it is super important for us to remember that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier for us to finally be able to get surgery, okay? So now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that the breast augmentation, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly, you guys. So with this other promotion that we are seeing right here right now, like for example, for breast augmentation, for the people that don't know what breast augmentations are, breast augmentations is when, you know, we are getting either a saline or silicone implant, and we are, you know, using this implant to get more projection on our breast. Okay, you guys, so that's the whole point of breast augmentation is when you want more cleavage, is when you want more volume, more side boob. You know, maybe you have certain blouses, certain crop tops, bikini tops, dresses where you want to, you know, look a little more voluminous, a little more cleavage and stuff like that. So I'm here to let you know now. A lot of people would be asking me, like, you know, what's your favorite implant? And I don't really have a favorite implant. I think both of them are very good. I think both of them, you know, they're both really good. They both do the job, you know. They both are gonna get you that cleavage for sure, you know. So it's all about like your personal preference, you know. It's all about like what you're looking for, what it is that you want and stuff like that. But I really believe that, like, you know, they're both really amazing, you guys. Now, when we're talking about breast augmentation, there's 3 different kinds of incisions, you guys, which are the following. It could be on the areola, you know, on your nipple. It could also be under your boob, like, you know, under the boob. And it could also be on your armpit, okay, you guys? So either or, it could be either or. So with that being said, you guys, one of the things that I really wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that I do mention to you guys is that, you know, when we're looking forward to getting surgery, one of the things that I also wanted to mention to you guys, like, for example, specifically with a breast augmentation, you know, sometimes we know we want like this certain like cup size, but we don't know what cc amount is gonna get us there. Of course, we're not supposed to know. We're not board certified surgeons, you know. We don't know the human body anatomy, you know. We haven't had over 10 years of experience like the surgeons that work here at Icon Cosmetic Center have. Okay, so as I was saying, one of the things that I wanted to mention to you guys as well that is really, really important that we remember, you guys, is that, you know, at the end of the day, you always want to make sure that you are always listening to your surgeon's recommendations, and you're about to understand why I'm saying this. The reason why I'm saying this, you guys, for you to listen to your surgeon's recommendation is because your surgeon is always going to know best. Your surgeon is always going to know, you know, what is best for your body type, what is best for you. You know, all of these things are extremely important for us to remember and for us to realize that, you know, when we are talking about everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that we're always going to make sure that you are getting the best of the best, you guys. So what does that mean? You know, like, for example, for a breast augmentation, let's say you're an A cup and you want to go all the way to a double D cup. And, you know, there's a couple of different factors that do play out when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, that it's important that we do know, okay? So the different factors are the following. You know, it matters like your skin elasticity on your breast. It matters like the breast tissue on your breast. And it matters how wide, like the width of your chest. Okay, you guys, these are all different factors that do play out in the decision making, you know, when we are looking forward to finding the right CC implant size for us, like the right CC size, or, you know, the ideal size. Like, we know we want to look a certain way, but, you know, we obviously need the guidance from a professional. So that's why, you know, we have our amazing board certified surgeons here at Icon Cosmetic Center. Okay, you guys, so as I was saying, one of the things that I wanted to mention to you guys as well that is really important for us to remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to be making sure, and absolutely everything that you guys do, we're always going to be making sure that we are guiding you towards the right path for your surgery. You know, these are things that are extremely important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well, you guys. You don't want to not listen to your surgeon's recommendations, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that know the human body anatomy the best. You know, they're the ones that know how to do things. They're the ones that know how to do everything. So these are things that are extremely important for us to remember. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important for us to remember as well is that when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, you know, you don't want to get an implant, especially with a breast augmentation. You don't want to get an implant that's going to be too big and your skin is not like elasticity enough, like there's not enough elasticity there, like for the implant to like settle. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really important for us to listen to our surgeon's recommendations and like what they have to say, so that way we're like, okay, you know. And trust me, they're still gonna deliver the results that you want, but you know, with their knowledge and with their communication, what I'm telling you right now, you can get the boobs that you've always wanted. Okay, you guys, so I'm letting you know now. Remember, $100 off your procedure, any procedure. BBLs, breast augmentation, Lipo 360, tummy tucks, mommy makeovers, labiaplasties, whatever it is that you want to get done, you can get $100 off your procedure just by leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? Extremely important that you guys do remember that information. Don't waste any more time, you guys. I'm letting you know now is your moment. Right now is your time. So go ahead and do yourself the favor and get those $100 off, okay? And for people that are like, oh, you know, like $100 off is so little, let me tell you something. $100 is a faja. $100 is 2 massages. $100 is a BBL pillow. So you tell me. I think that's a pretty good deal, you know. I think that's a really, really good deal, you know. By the way, you guys, I'm going to be telling you what your BMI is. So if you want to know what your BMI is, all I need from you guys is for you to tell me your weight and your height. And I'm going to be telling you what your BMI is. By the way, BMI stands for body mass index, okay? And I really like to go over this in almost every single one of my lives because I feel like people don't be knowing what BMI is. And it's all right, you guys, you know, every day we go ahead and learn. This is the whole purpose of these lives. It's for me to connect with you guys, it's for me to educate you guys, it's for me to guide you. So it's completely fine. But let me tell you, BMI stands for body mass index, right? Like I was saying. So BMI is to detect how much body fat a person has in their body. So now that's the surgeon know, like, you know, how much body fat you got, you know. So now the BMI limit is up to 40, you guys. So if you want to know what your BMI is, all I need from you is your weight and your height. That way I can go ahead and let you know what your BMI is, okay? Now, with that being said, don't forget that you can get $100 off your procedure. And all you have to do to activate this is leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. I'm letting you know now with everything that we have to offer, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery, okay? Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is extremely important that we remember as well. Sometimes we may believe that it's going to be super impossible for us to finally get surgery. But I'm here to let you know, you guys, that is not the case whatsoever. That's actually not the case at all. Okay, so make sure that absolutely everything that I'm telling you now, you know, absolutely everything that I'm telling you now, of course, like when you get your consultation, you know, like you guys, you and the surgeon are gonna like talk about it and go through it, you know. So if you think that I'm like saying too much information like for you to grasp, no worries, babe. No worries at all. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're we're gonna educate you, we're gonna guide you, we're gonna show you how to do everything for your before healing process and then your after healing process, because you know, before your surgery there is a couple of things that you need to know, and there is a couple of things that you need to stop. Like, you need to stop smoking and drinking, you guys, because we have to remember that when we're getting surgery, we need our immune system and our body overall to be in its best shape possible. And unfortunately, you know, smoking and drinking don't really help with that at all whatsoever. Alcohol is actually a blood thinner, so you gotta really stay away from that. And you know, smoking, these kind of chemicals, whatever chemical it may be, like these electronic vapes or, you know, plants and stuff like that, other chemicals, these slow down the healing for your procedure, okay, you guys? Like the incisions, the scarring, it slows it down, okay, you guys? And for example, the typical chemical that be in these electronic vapes, you know, they slow down the healing for the scarrings and the incisions, and they're also, like I said, you know, not good for the body. Even when you are smoking these devices that just have, you know, that don't have any kind of chemicals, it's just the smoke itself. The smoke itself, it literally kills fat cells, you guys. It literally kills fat cells and it weakens the muscles. So if you're getting a breast fat transfer or if you're getting a BBL, you know, that is something that you don't want. You don't want anything that is going to be killing those fat cells. You want your boobs to stay perky and nice and voluminous, and you want your ass to stay fat, right? So I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. It's just something that is extremely important for you guys to remember and for you guys to keep in mind. You do, you know, the surgeons are going to tell you at least 30 days before your surgery, stop completely like smoking. At least 30 days. But you see that key word, at least. If you could push that to 2 to 3 months, that would be really amazing, you guys. Okay, so I'm letting you know now with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. It has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery. With that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that it's extremely important that we remember is that, you know, when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, we have to be making sure that we are doing everything that we are supposed to be doing in order to be, you know, ready for our surgery. Like, for example, if you're somebody that's low on iron or you're low on certain like vitamins and like calcium or like nutrients in your body, you know, I highly recommend drinking Floridex, you guys, and I highly recommend eating foods that are high in protein, that are healthy fats. And you are gonna be wondering, wait, but I thought this was like for only after surgery. No, you guys, me personally, like, you know, I've talked with the surgeons, you know, there's a lot of research that you can search it up on Google and stuff like that. When we're getting ready, for example, for a BBL, for a surgery period, we need to build our immune system, okay, you guys? And of course, drinking Floridex, you know, something that is going to be helping your immune system is going to help a lot. But we have to remember that not all fat is good fat. Like, not all the fat that we have in our system is good fat and worthy of a fat for it to put, like, it's to transfer into your buttocks, okay? So with that being said, why am I saying this? Because, you know, there's a lot of people that believe, like, oh, I'm getting a BBL, so I'm going to just start eating recklessly, like it doesn't matter, like I'm just gonna start eating whatever I want. It doesn't matter. The thing with this, you guys, is that what we fail to realize is that not all fat is good fat, and there's something called visceral fat. When we are eating very processed foods, oily foods, you know, just very like, we're going out to eat every single day, like Chick-fil-A, Wingstop, and things like that, you guys, like just fried, processed, sugary foods, or like, you know, like snacks and stuff like that. I'm letting you know now that you may be thinking that you're onto something because you're gaining weight for your surgery, so you're gonna have more fat for your butt. But I'm here to let you know now that if you want to gain weight for your surgery, do it in a healthy manner, okay, you guys? Because the thing is, the reality of this is that we have two different spaces where fat goes to. So it's the external fat, that's the fat that, you know, the surgeons can lipo. And then there's the visceral fat. The visceral fat is the fat that is by your organs, you guys, okay? So this fat, it is extremely important for us to remember that this fat, you know, we do have to make sure that we are not you know, putting extra pounds that are not necessarily like from good foods, okay, you guys? Just because you eat a bunch of trash food and now you're gaining a lot of weight doesn't mean that it's a good thing. I personally, my opinion, you know, what I think that you should be doing, and it's the right thing for you to be doing, is, you know, if you want to be gaining weight, eat healthy fats. Okay, you know, there's healthy fats, you know, there's salmon, there's fish, there's chicken, there's quinoa, there's avocados, you know, there's so many different other like alternatives that you could go to instead of like, you know, processed foods and like, you know, drive-by foods and stuff like that. So I'm letting you guys know now with everything that I'm telling you, you know, it is extremely important. And also you have to realize that everything that we put into our body, it either makes us or breaks us. So, you know, if you're getting ready for surgery, you don't necessarily want to be eating, you know, Wingstop every week, okay? So those are things that are really important. You know, I'm just using it as an example. I'm a victim of Wingstop myself, you guys. I'm not judging, okay? But, you know, it's just an example, you know, or like McDonald's or like, I don't know, any of these like processed foods, okay, you guys? So I'm letting you know now. It's extremely important for us to remember and for us to keep that in mind, okay, you guys? That way we're like, okay, wait, like, you know, I remember when this girl said that I'm not supposed to be gaining weight like this. I could be gaining weight, but in a healthy manner. And it's very rare. It's very extremely rare for a surgeon to tell you to gain weight for your surgery, you guys. Like, extremely rare, okay? That like rarely ever even happens, okay? Because the reality of this is that we all store fat in places where we don't even think we have fat in these places, but we actually do, you guys, okay? We actually really do. So I'm letting you guys know now with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally receive your surgery, okay? So I'm letting you guys know now. If you've been looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, you know, if you've been trying to get surgery, I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that it's extremely important for us to remember that where when we are looking forward to getting surgery, these are things that really do matter. So that way, you know, we're somewhat educated and we're somewhat, you know, in the trance as well of like educating ourselves as we go. So if we're getting ready to get surgery, if you're getting ready to put your deposit down, or maybe you already have your surgery booked and you know you're listening to me right now and you're like, oh my gosh, wait, like I'm doing the things that she said not to do. It's okay, babe, just stop doing it. Okay, so that way, you know, we can maintain that, you know, those healthy fats and stuff like that. Because remember, not all fats are good fats, you guys. Okay, so those are things extremely important for us to remember and for us to stay on top of and, you know, keep in mind. Now, with everything that I'm telling you guys, now Lipo 360, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. For Lipo 360, I feel like a lot of people get confused by a name just because of the number 360 by the end of Lipo. But 360 is a full circle, you guys, okay? So that's exactly how, like, the liposuction will be taking place. It's a full circle of your whole front abdomen area, you know, your sides right here, and your back all the way up to the bra strap, you know, your love handles, your fupa, you know, all of these things, you guys, okay? So I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, honestly, has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery. So make the most out of today, you guys. Make the most out of right now, because I'm letting you know, like, it is not every day where you can get amazing deals, amazing specials like the ones that we're seeing right here, right now at Icon Cosmetic Center, okay? So, with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we always have to be making sure that we always have to be making sure that we are, you know, looking forward to being really educated on everything that we have to do. Okay, you guys? So, with that being said, you guys, for Lipo 360, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. For a tummy tuck, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. A tummy tuck, what it consists of is when we repair our abdominal muscle, you guys. So when we repair our abdominal muscle and, you know, we do lipo on the flanks, the tummy tuck is used to remove excess skin, you guys. So then once, you know, the tummy tuck, the way that you can tell, like, the indications that you will be a good candidate for a tummy tuck, for example, are the following. Okay, you guys? So are the following, like this. For example, let's say you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're noticing that your belly button kind of looks like it's hooding down, or it kind of looks like a sad face, or you're kind of seeing that you're experiencing excess skin. Okay, you guys? So all of these things are great indications that you will be an amazing candidate for a tummy tuck. Okay, you guys? Now, like how I was saying, for a tummy tuck, you know, it repairs your abdominal muscle, it repairs, it does lipo on the flanks. Once they're done doing that, they stretch out that skin. They make sure that your belly button is symmetrical and well centered and natural looking with the rest of your body, and then they go ahead and remove that excess skin. Okay, you guys? So those are things that are extremely important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. You know, we want to be keeping these things in mind, you know, just so, like, for future reference. Oh, by the way, there's two different kinds of incisions, really. People say that it's like two different kinds of tummy tucks because there's a mini tummy tuck and a full tummy tuck, but the only difference in this, you guys, is the size of the incision. And the reason as to this is because I'm going to explain to you right now. Okay, so the reason why there's a difference in between the incisions, you guys, is because a full tummy tuck is an incision that is from hip to hip, right? And that is for somebody that is experiencing, you know, a good amount of excess skin, you know, a good amount of excess skin. Okay, you guys? Now, with a tummy tuck that is a mini tummy tuck, the incision is actually from bikini line to bikini line. So, you know, these are all great, and, you know, indications. Like, for example, for a mini tummy tuck, it would be for somebody that has little to no excess skin. Now, you guys, that doesn't mean that now we're gonna look at ourselves in the mirror and be like, oh yeah, it's a mini tummy tuck or it's a full tummy tuck. No, you guys, you know, you can have an idea of what it is that you need. Like, for example, if you have excess skin and your belly button looks like it's hooding down, or it looks like a sad face, you know, all of those things are amazing indications that you will be a really good candidate for a tummy tuck. Now, of course, with your surgeon's guidance, because we're not surgeons, we don't have the surgeon's eye, you know, that is something that they call it when a surgeon just takes one look at you and they're able to see exactly what it is that you need, which is honestly something really amazing. These surgeons are really highly educated, you guys. I'm letting you know now, like, they do not play when it comes down to their patients. The way that they transform people's bodies, it is truly gorgeous to see. It is truly amazing to see. Okay, you guys, so with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that the tummy tuck, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. So for a mommy makeover, I'm about to tell you guys the financial plan for a mommy makeover as well. So, the mommy makeover, you can pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly, you guys, okay? So, like I was saying, you could pay either $39 weekly or $149 monthly. Extremely important that we remember this information. You know, a mommy makeover, a lot of people ask me, you know, what does a mommy makeover consist of? I'm here to explain. Okay, a mommy makeover, what it consists of is a surgery that it's a tummy tuck, okay, where it repairs the abdominal muscle, those lipo on the flanks. You know, once they're done doing that, they stretch out that skin as much as they can to make sure that your belly button is well centered and symmetrical with the rest of your body, and to make sure to get all of that excess skin, you know. So now, with that being said, the tummy tuck, you know, comes into the mommy makeover, but the mommy makeover also consists of a breast surgery of your choice, of your preference, of your liking. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, the mommy makeover, you could either go with a breast augmentation, a breast lift, a breast reduction, or a breast fat transfer. Okay, you guys, so all of these things, you know, are extremely important for us to remember that we are seeing all of these amazing things right here, right now at Icon Cosmetic Center, okay? And the way that you can combine procedures here at Icon Cosmetic Center is something really, really amazing, and it's something that you should really be taking great advantage of, because I haven't even gotten into, like, the way that you can combine procedures, you guys. It is just extremely amazing the way that you can combine procedures here at Icon Cosmetic Center, okay? So I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier for you to finally get your surgery. So extremely important, you know, make the most out of today. Make the most out of right now. You're listening to me talking, you're like, damn, like, the things that she's saying, like, they sound really affordable. Like, I could actually afford this. I could actually go ahead and get my surgery this year if I really put my mind to it. Put your mind to it then, girl and guys, because guys can get surgery too. I'm letting you know now, like, put your mind to it. If this is something that you've been wanting, if this is something that you've been wanting to prioritize, this is something that you've been looking forward to getting, you know, you might as well go after it, you guys, okay? You might as well go after and get it, okay? So another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to be guiding you towards the right direction, towards the right path for your body type, for your needs, for your wants. We're always going to be, you know, prioritizing you. We're always going to be on top of everything that you need. So these are things that are extremely important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well, okay? Because when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, and you're looking at other clinics, just know that nobody does it like us here at Icon Cosmetic Center, okay, you guys? So very important that we remember that amazing information. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that the mommy makeover, you could pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly. So with that being said, you guys, with that being said, now a labiaplasty, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. So for the people that don't know what a labiaplasty is, let me explain. A labiaplasty is a procedure that is performed on the outside part of the vagina. Okay, you guys, so this procedure is performed on the outside part of the vagina. It is used to rejuvenate the outside part of the vagina, the labial lips, and the clitoral hood. Okay, so I'm gonna be giving you guys 2 examples of who could really use a vaginoplasty, and maybe you did, a labiaplasty, and maybe you never even knew that a labiaplasty existed. Okay, you guys, maybe you didn't even know that there was a solution to the issue that you've been going through for God knows how long. Okay, so basically, you guys, so when we're looking forward to getting surgery, it is extremely important for us to remember, you know, these are the examples. Let's say, for example, when you're wearing pants, when you're wearing panties, which we have to do every day, like we can't go outside naked, right? So when you're wearing shorts or, you know, bikinis or whatever, the constant friction of the labial lips and the clitoral hood going at the clothes that you're wearing, like the panties, the pants, the shorts, whatever it may be, it can be really annoying. It can be irritating for you down there, and I can't even imagine how you must feel going through something like this, you guys. And I'm letting you know now, like, you don't have to put up with this. You don't have to go through this whatsoever. Like, this is something that you do not have to go through whatsoever. Okay, you guys, so with that being said, you know, when we're looking forward to getting surgery, it is extremely important that we do remember all of this amazing information. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really, really important as well for us to remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to make sure that you're receiving the best of the best, you guys, okay? So with that being said, you know, we want to make sure that you are, you know, that we are targeting the issue, okay? That we are targeting the issue. We are targeting what it is that bothers you. Now, another example would be, well, let's say when you're having sex, either with your partner or, you know, either with your partner or whoever it may be, and you know, you can't even enjoy the moment, you can't even grasp the moment of what's going on because you are constantly self-conscious thinking about what's going on down there with your situation. I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you know, like, this is something that could literally, like, completely change our lives. This is something that could permanently fix that issue of you being self-conscious during sex, or when you're wearing panties and clothes and pants and shorts, you know, just normal clothes, like the constant friction of it going at, like, the outside of your vagina. Like, I'm letting you guys know now, you do not have to keep suffering in silence. A labiaplasty exists, and you can actually use it to your favor. Okay, so with that being said, the labiaplasty, you can pay as low as $18 weekly or $99 monthly. Okay, you guys, for a tummy tuck and BBL, the combination of both procedures together, you can pay as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly. Okay, you guys, so extremely important that we remember this amazing information, the way that we can combine procedures here. Tummy tuck with BBL and labiaplasty, you could go ahead and do that. BBL with mommy makeover, you could go ahead and do that. BBL with breast augmentation, you can do it as well. Lipo 360 with labiaplasty, breast augmentation with a tummy tuck. You know, there's just so many different ways as to how you can combine your procedure, you guys. Okay, so I'm letting you guys know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery. Now, with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is really, 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 really important that we remember as well is that these financial plans literally exist, and they're super affordable and inexpensive, more affordable than, you know, your daily bills, you know, like food, gas, clothes, shoes, makeup, whatever it may be. Okay, you know, whatever bills it is that you spend on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, I'm here to let you know now that it can be so much more inexpensive and so much less inexpensive and so much more affordable. Okay, you guys, so if you thought that you weren't gonna be able to get your surgery, I'm here to let you know now that that's not really the case, you guys. That's not the case at all whatsoever. Okay, so extremely important that you guys do remember this amazing information, and it's really important for you guys to keep that in mind. You know, like, you want to be making sure that everything that you're doing is being done the right way, the correct way. Okay, so now another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it is extremely important for us to remember that absolutely everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center is not going to be around forever. So you want to be making the most out of today right now. Remember, there's a couple of spots left for you to get $100 off your surgery. All you need to do is leave your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? Extremely important that we do remember that we got to do this, okay, you guys? Extremely important. Now, with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is, last but not least, a lipo with breast augmentation, the combination of both procedures, which is honestly, this is a really good example of how you can combine procedures as well. I believe I didn't mention this one, but yeah, you could also combine Lipo 360 with a breast augmentation. And if you want to throw a BBL in there, you also can. If you want to throw a labiaplasty in there, you also can. If you wanted to put chin lipo and inner thigh lipo, you also can do that, you guys. Okay, so I'm letting you guys know now. There's just so many different amazing ways as to how you can combine procedures here at Icon Cosmetic Center, and that way, you know, it's to your favor. It's, you know, something that you can take advantage of. It's something that, you know, you could use to have more of a complete surgery and just get everything that it is that you want to get done. Okay, so for Lipo 360 and breast augmentation, you can get as low as $39 weekly or $149 monthly. Okay, you guys. So extremely important that you guys remember that for BBL $29 weekly or $129 monthly. For breast augmentation, $18 weekly or $99 monthly. Lipo 360, $18 weekly or $99 monthly. For tummy tuck, $18 weekly or $99 monthly. Mommy makeovers, $39 weekly or $149 monthly. Labiaplasties, $18 weekly or $99 monthly. Tummy tuck and BBL, $39 weekly or $149 monthly. Lipo and breast augmentation, $39 or $149 monthly. Okay, you guys, so with that being said, make sure that you're making the most out of today. Make sure that you're making the most out of right now, because, you know, you don't want to be missing out all of these amazing promotions, these financial plans, these specials. By the way, the companies that we do these financial plans with are Alpha on Credit, you guys. So extremely important that you guys do remember this amazing information. Now, with that being said, don't forget, we also are offering free virtual consultations and free in-person consultations, you guys, okay? And don't forget the promotion of $100 off your procedure. Whatever procedure you will have in mind that you want to get done, you can get $100 off just by leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner in this blue folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining the live today. You know, stay tuned, because we're going to be coming back with lots of new exciting information and lots of new exciting things that I cannot wait to share with you guys, okay? So stay tuned, have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll see you back very soon. Bye.